And Bladers, how are we all feeling? Obviously, what you call it, today's video is going to be simply about Gustavo Harmer going to Leeds and Everton. Leeds or Everton. Obviously, Harrison Burrows linked with Crystal Palace. And Vinny Souza obviously linked with Fulham. Right, so let's get into it. So, Gustavo Harmer is linked with Leeds United and Everton, rumored to be one of them clubs putting a £30 million bid in, which, you know what, if they have, I'd accept it, get a few decent players in, go for Borja signs with that. Obviously, with Salah, Harrison Burrows, I'd reject it because he's still got another season in Championship. I don't think he's ready for Premier League level yet. That's just my opinion. And obviously, Vinny Souza, you could argue that you'd accept the money and use it on some more players, some more prospects. But into the dealings now, into the ins, we're obviously reported with Kwame Poku. We're reported to be for Borja sides. Apparently we've put a bid in region around 10-15 million, but he's also linked to Valencia, which I cannot see. Also we're linked with Jimmy Dunn. It's all but finished apparently, and we're putting a bid in for Hamza Chowdhury. But what I will say, I know it's a quick video, but I want us to try and sign if Gustavo Harmer does go, I'd try and sign, obviously, Georgie Chatford-Tadsey from Watford, or even Imran Louza, or say Kwadwo Bar or Rocco Vata. That's what I'd personally go for. I'd like to see line up in Sheffield United next season. It's changed since my TikTok one. I'd go for keep Michael Cooper in goal, but if we sell him, I'd go for obviously Jacob Vino Zetterstrom from Derby County. I'd also go for, I'd put but that's just worst case scenario, but Cooper in goal, this lineup for first game. Obviously Jimmy Dunn right back. I'd go with, that just depends if we get big money for Harmer. I'd go for Chobo Hegem. I'd go for obviously Harry Darling on a free transfer until we get a Premier League experience transferring. I'd love us to go for Rob Holding, but obviously I don't think he'd come back to Bramall Lane now due to not having much game time with us in past, which I can't understand why. Obviously at left back I'd go with Harrison Burrows for that role. Obviously me centre pairing, I'm going to play a 4-2-3-1 formation. Obviously in midfield I'd go for City Peck with Ollie Arblaster. Apparently it's worked in Academy, it might work in Premier League. I'm not Premier League Championship. That's if Souza goes. And obviously if Souza stays, I'd put Ollie Arblaster with Souza. Or you could jig it so it's a 3 in centre midfield and put Peck in. Imagine Peck, Arblaster and Souza in the same midfield as a midfield 3, and then you push onto wide wingers. I'd have that Kwame Poku, and obviously if worst comes to worst, Gustavo Harmer does leave, we can have a look at Borja Signs or Chatford-Tadsey, and then up front I'd go with Tyrese Campbell. Yeah, that's me lineup, what I'd want. But transfers what I'd want. I'd go for obviously Georgie Chadford-Tadsey from Watford if Harman does go for 30 million. Obviously I'd put a nice cheeky bid in for Jaifer Tanganga. Offer what Millwall wants of him. Also I'd have a backup keeper to Mike Cooper, but if Mike Cooper goes, I can see us going to get Jakob Wiedel Zetterström from Derby County. That's who I'd want. I've always rated him, and if you don't know who he is, he's obviously Swedish keeper. Wears a Peter Cech helmet cap. Peter Cech helmet. And obviously, like, if we are to sell both Sinipeck and Souza, I'd go for Imran Louza as well. Because he can do some business in Championship. Striker-wise, and this might sound ambitious, I'd go for a Premier League loan. No, do you know what? Defence. Go back to defence. I'd offer Brighton, say, what do you want for Aaron Cashin on loan? And then we're option to buy if we go up. I think that'll be a right shout. So, obviously the club said we're using data analysis next season. We do want to push for promotion to Premier League. Obviously for the following season. They are really gutted about just missing out on Sunderland, missing out against Sunderland for the playoff final. And yeah, they do want the atmosphere to be more good at Bramall Lane than it has been for the past couple of seasons. Make us a Premier League club. Our training facilities are going to get upgraded, I believe, and our youth facilities are going to get upgraded to Cat 1 very soon. I can't recall if there's any stadium upgrades. I could be wrong. So yeah, just a quick video of Gustavo Harmer, the board situation. Gustavo Harmer Burrow transfer situation, so was a transfer situation, and obviously the club's situation as well, what they want and what the future lies for the club and what players are like, and the lineup. That's it, my future lineup. I think breakout should be Ryan O'Neill, should be Louis Marsh, Femi Sariki another season in and around first team to really kick on, because I think he's done good. But that's going to be brought down to another video, my transfer targets, me obviously who goes, who stays, and the board situation. I just wanted to try a quick YouTube video, won't be that long. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, Maureen O'Cott Blade, and obviously this YouTube channel as well, it's still the same name. So yeah, come on you red and white wizards.
Everyone follow Maureen O'Cott Blade